Hi, I'm Thomas with Believe in the Run.
This is Brandon with Believe in the Run.
And Brandon, what are we doing?
Ooh, we are talking about two very special shoes today.
Are we talking between two shoes?
Between two shoes.
This one's a tough one because it's a new sort of category. This new category is this 10K, 5K shoe. I mean, before this, there was racing flats, there was regular daily trainers, there's tempo shoes, but now there's like race-specific distance. I don't know if I'm buying into it. How about you?
Doesn't the 5K, 10K category like kind of confuse you a little bit with like the tempo category?
It does, and it also
sometimes
confuses
kind of
me like why wouldn't you just use the race day shoe for the race day?
So
the
it's
only
like-
reason I can think of is these are slightly lower priced. We're gonna see two offerings that actually have a lot of thought put into them by the companies. We're talking about the Nike Streakfly
And the New Balance SC Pacer.
They're both using the premium race day foam for the companies. This one's using FuelCell, this one's using ZoomX. This one has a shank in it that's not carbon. This one has a full
carbon
plate with their energy arc technology. What I like about this one, it's lightweight. I love the ZoomX foam. It bounces under the foot. There's a lot of energy return in this foam.
Yeah, it definitely has a lot of energy return. I think for me, a shoe like this, the ZoomX foam is just so impressive underfoot, and Nike they've really done a great job with it. Whether it's high stack or low stack or whatever drop you want to put it in, this ZoomX foam just works.
In this shoe, it really rolls, and the faster you go, I feel like it stiffens up on you and it kind of gives you a nice punch. And I also feel like it runs really nice at like slower everyday paces.
I don't know if I would use this for like slower everyday paces, like personally for myself. If I were to do that, maybe I'd be doing it more in this shoe.
That's so weird. Let's
I
talk
don't
about this
know.
shoe for a little bit.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I really like how light it feels on your foot.
Very airy, very feathery upper as well.
Yeah.
There's really no weight to this upper.
They're both labeled for the same thing, that 5K, 10K distance. But what did you think of the ride on the New Balance?
I think the ride of this shoe is a little snappier. It's a little bit firmer, but it doesn't give you that like bouncy, soft cushion feel that you might resemble more in like the super shoes that are out there today.
You don't get that pop off the toe. You do get
Interesting.
I like the FuelCell cushioning. I think it's really nice, but you don't get that sink in bounce feeling that you certainly get from this shoe. Now the plate should remedy that when you get up on your toes and you feel that pop,
Interesting.
but let me see if I can do that better. There we go. You get that pop from the plate. Maybe I'm just not putting enough torsion on it that I'm getting that really snappy feel. I just didn't feel that energy return that I'm getting in this shoe.
I feel like we've been given a lot of wins to the Streakfly, but I think a win in the New Balance category for me is it's a little bit more nimble, especially in turnover. Like I found that like turnover in my stride when I was cornering, I just found myself a little bit more nimble in this shoe. And I think that was a product of the midsole more than it was a product of the upper, simply because I actually think the upper of the Streakfly, again, this is a win for the Streakfly, is better than the New Balance shoe.
I would agree with you on cornering. This shoe handles corners really well, and that nimble feeling that you're talking about, it feels lighter on its feet. This is a fun, fast shoe. My only problem though is where this one I would use for other things than racing, because I'm actually, if I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna choose between this and the big brother, the Vaporfly for 5K or something like that, I'm gonna go Vaporfly. Same thing with this shoe. If I was gonna pick this for a race day, or maybe go up to their RC Elite V2 or some of the new shoes they have coming out in the SC category, I'm just gonna go with that shoe. So with this one working for me at slower paces and just having fun and just jogging, this one wins for me.
The versatility of this shoe makes it more of a road shoe in my opinion. I think if you're looking for a similar feel with traditional daily trainers, or you want those softer shoes, a little bit more cushion, the Streakfly is gonna get you there. But I think where the New Balance shoe kind of wins in a different way is if you're like that like robust 5K track nerd and you just kind of want a little bit more of that like snappy, edgy feel, and maybe you grew up like running in firmer shoes and that's sort of your gig, and you want to do like workouts on the track, maybe you want the New Balance SC Pacer instead.
I see this as an evolution off of the track. So you wear spikes for your 5K on the track, or I guess it's not a 5K on the track.
No, 5K.
It's a 5,000, isn't it? Or,
5K is 5,000.
yeah, 5,000 meters is usually what they call it on the track, isn't it?
5K, yeah.
Do they call it 5K or 5,000 meters?
5K.
That's funny. Every time
Still
I watch,
5K.
every time I watch the shows, they call it 5,000
when
meters.
It's World Athletics, and they're like, all right, and now everyone has stepped up, and it is the 5,000 meter on the track.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
so
enough.
if you're running 5,000 meters on the track and you want to go take it to the road, this shoe is going to feel to me like you're taking that 5,000 meters shoe, taking the spikes off, taking the plate off,
right,
and running in this on the road. So that's where I see how it fits
The upper also has a more traditional like spike upper feel to it, whereas this one definitely has more of that upper of like a super shoe or like daily trainer road shoe.
I feel like this is the shoe that's designed for someone who ran on the track, who wants to take that experience and bring it to the road. Okay, you have to pick one shoe.
I mean, for me, you know me, I grew up on the tracks. You know, I'm
on the wrong side.
On the wrong side of the tracks, man. But you know what? Grew up on them all the same, and I gotta go with the New Balance SC Pacer. I really loved the feeling in this shoe, and I'm happy to get out there and do some more runs in it.
You can probably guess from my response, I'm gonna go Streakfly all day long.
Okay.
I just love the bounce in this shoe. I think it's more versatile. I think you can get more types of runs in it.
What it came down to a little bit between Thomas and I, it wasn't that we disliked either of these shoes. I think it was more just like our preference and styles of running and where we came from in the running world is what made the preference between what shoe we wanted more.
Yeah, I like the bounce. He likes the snap.
Yeah, exactly. So everyone wins. It's just a preference of what you want.
All right, so that wraps up between two shoes. I think we're kind of in a tie?
Kind of a tie. Sure,
yeah.
We'll give it a tie.
Yeah, we'll give it a tie. But next up, we'll see what's coming out from New Balance.
Yeah,
There's a
we got
bunch of
more cooking.
SuperComp stuff coming.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some more exciting stuff coming from New Balance this year in the race world. We can't wait to show it to you. So hang in there.